Hello everyone, I'd like to give a quick demo using our MSP430 Launchpad paired with a CC3100 Wi-Fi booster pack. And we're going to create a very simple Internet of Things demo or a solution. So here is our hardware setup. So it's actually pretty simple. Here we have our MSP430, as I mentioned. It's a low power microcontroller from Texas Instruments. And it's available in what we call Launchpad Dev Kits. Launchpad is our low-cost, easy-to-use microcontroller development platforms. And this is what they look like. And they accept a growing ecosystem of plug-in modules, which we call BoosterPacks. In this particular instance, this is our CC3100 Wi-Fi booster pack. And that Wi-Fi booster pack enables very simple embedded Wi-Fi applications. They're also very affordable. Launchpads start at just $9.99. This specific variant is $12.99. The Wi-Fi booster pack is available for under $20. So for about $33, you got a complete embedded Wi-Fi development platform from Texas Instruments. And we used open source and free software development tools to create the demo that I'm about to show you here today. So what you see right here in front of us is a Wi-Fi connected smart sensor. In this particular scenario, the sensor that I'm using is a very simple potentiometer knob. So it's just a little turn knob similar to what you might find controlling volume on common electronic products. So in this case, my potentiometer knob is just a stand-in for basically any sensor. That could be a moisture sensor, temperature sensor, a humidity sensor, maybe even a motion sensor, completely up to you. And we can wire those accordingly to our microcontroller device. But in this particular instance, I'm just using a very simple turn knob. So I've already programmed it using an open source tool called Energia. Energia is a rapid prototyping tool for writing embedded software for microcontroller applications. And you'll actually find that it's a very familiar environment because it's a fork of many popular open source projects. You can actually find more information of Energia and the software and examples and libraries that are available at energia.nu. So you can find more information on that website and download it. It's cross-platform, works on Windows, Mac, and Linux, and as I mentioned, it's very easy to use. So that's what we have here to enable our smart Wi-Fi connected sensor. And as I mentioned, I've already programmed it to send my potentiometer sensor data over Wi-Fi to a recipient. And in order to do that, I'm using an Internet of Things communication protocol called Mqtt. So Mqtt is as I mentioned, an Internet of Things communication protocol. It's ideal for embedded Wi-Fi devices because it's a very lightweight protocol. And Mqtt is made up of three main components. The first component is the publisher. And in this case, my Launchpad is my publisher in this scenario. I'm publishing my potentiometer sensor data. The second component of Mqtt are subscribers. And these are the recipients of my data. And what's cool about Mqtt is that I can have one subscriber, or if I want to, I can have multiple subscribers. And just to sort of simplify all of this, Mqtt in a way acts kind of like Twitter for hardware. My Launchpad or a publisher will be publishing data for subscribers to receive. The third component of Mqtt is the Mqtt Broker. And the broker is more or less a middleman. It holds on to the data that the publisher publishes and forwards it to the subscribers that are listening. And in order for that connection to happen, both the publisher and the subscribers need to be connected to the same broker. In addition, the subscribers need to be subscribed to the same topic that our publisher is publishing to. So as long as these two things are met, the broker is the same broker is being used by both the publisher and the subscriber, and the subscribers are subscribed to the same topic our publisher is publishing to, they'll be able to exchange data. So to kind of quickly showcase what's possible, I actually have another Launchpad here. And I'm using the CC3200 Wi-Fi Launchpad. This is a new Launchpad. It's different from the previous one that I showed earlier in that this actually has embedded Wi-Fi. So it's one development board that features an ARM Cortex microcontroller with a Wi-Fi transceiver all integrated into one chip. And this development environment is only $29.99, so under 30 bucks you get a complete Wi-Fi plus microcontroller development environment. And again, we use the same Energia software to program this piece of hardware. And in this case, we programmed it to be the subscriber. So this is subscribed and connected to the same broker and subscribed to the same topic that our other Launchpad is publishing to. And we actually have it wired up here to a series of 8x8 LED matrices. So you can actually see it's reporting status based on the position of the sensor on my other Launchpad. So right now, the CC3200 Launchpad has received sensor data from my Launchpad and has deemed it to be within a safe range. So ideally, if everything's working, I can try to position it so you can actually see me turn my sensor knob here. There we go. And what you should be able to see is as I turn my knob, the status update on the 8x8 LED matrix will change from OK to alert, basically alerting someone that the sensor values are no longer within that safe range. So a very simple application, just showcasing in this particular instance machine-to-machine communication. Even though they're physically close to each other, this is actually communicating through the cloud. So it's not just because I'm on the same Wi-Fi network. This is actually publishing to a public Mqtt broker in the cloud that this other Launchpad is subscribed to. So this Launchpad could be on the other side of the world connected to a Wi-Fi network and still be able to receive the messages that this Launchpad is publishing. So let's go ahead and give it a try. So let's again take a look here. It's currently in an OK state, but as I turn my knob here, we should see that the next status will change to alert, basically signifying that you are now in an unsafe range. Let's leave it there for one more status update. And again, I can turn it all the way down to that safe range. And now we should get the status is OK. There we go. So that's a very simple application using our Launchpad and Wi-Fi BoosterPack. We can also switch roles. We can make the CC3200 Wi-Fi Launchpad be the publisher and this one be the subscriber. And the Energia software that's available is actually code compatible. So the same code that I programmed onto this board will compile perfectly on that other Launchpad as well. So it's a really nice hardware and software sort of end-to-end system or ecosystem, if you will, for creating Internet of Things types of applications. So that's it. Stay tuned for other videos. I'll go into a little bit more detail on how this was actually implemented so that you too can replicate this demo setup, and we'll continue to build on it. So we'll actually be able to not just send data to another Launchpad, but perhaps even send a notification to my cell phone so that whenever I do exceed that particular threshold, I get a text message on my phone instead. So that's all possible with the hardware and software that's available for the TI LaunchPad development ecosystem. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.